So if you remember the Playboy magazine from Hugh Hefner, that probably no one's bought since 1998, or at least since we've had the internet. Because, you know, now I can open up my phone in bed and it's all on there. I don't need to pay $5.99, $7. I don't need to pay money for it. But in a last-ditch attempt to stay relevant, they decided to market the bunny costume on a man. Even though it's a magazine for straight people. And there's already magazines for gay people. But we're supposed to pretend like this is progress. Somehow people have got this wired into their heads that this is progress. So this is how they decide to market this. I mean, even gay people are looking at that like, what are you doing? Let's be honest, that is what's happening. No, not one person is looking at this and clapping. They're thinking, what the fuck is going on? But for some reason, companies seem to think this is the way to go. All it is just a way to stay relevant and use people in the process. Because that's all it is. It's just, let's just use gay people to sell something. Even though the Playboy is for like straight men. And like I said, there already is gay magazines. There has been for decades. But we're supposed to pretend like it's brand new. It's brand spanking new. Because I was having a quick look through to see when the sort of first gay magazine was, and it goes as far back as like 1974, even further back. But we're always supposed to pretend like that hasn't happened. But then if we move on to this is Playboy's cover. This is the cover for their magazine for this month or next month, something like that. But this is what they went with. Even though their customers are straight men. You see how that doesn't make any sense? That's like me, say I work at this magazine, a gay magazine, called Sheriff's Badges and Tadgers. Let's just call it that. And there's a bit of brainstorming going on. And I say to my boss, hey, Terry, listen, what about if we put a woman on the front? Now, the thing you would expect old Terry to say is, Johnny, don't be so fucking stupid. I want you to clear your desk, get the fuck out, before I call security and get them to rough you up on the way out. Now, in a proper world, that's what would happen. But instead, old Terry goes, you know what, that's a great idea. Because all of a sudden, we're selling magazines to straight guys, I guess. Just out of the blue. Here's your promotion. Well done. So again, it doesn't make any sense. But again, the media like to present this as progress. There's no progress going on. I'm really starting to think that the people that claim progress all the time don't know what the meaning of the word is. So nobody asked for this in the first place. Gay people certainly didn't ask for it, if that's what Playboy's thinking. But this is revolutionary. This is the first gay man on a Playboy. So basically they've killed themselves off. They've killed their entire customer base for a bit of virtue signalling to stay relevant for a couple of days. That's it. That's all they're getting out of it. But really, it's a way to... For some reason, we've got to force this on the people. It's like, you're bloody getting it, you bigot. Well, that's not what I'm paying for. And the thing that doesn't make sense is there's already gay magazines. So in what way is this revolutionary? But as per usual, when we jump over to what the media's saying, what the news is saying, it's always, Playboy makes history with first openly gay cover star. In what way? Is that making history, is it? A straight magazine having a gay man on it. What goes for making history? Everything's just, that makes history. How is it? I don't know why it's making history, but apparently that's what it's supposed to be. Bretman Rock Is that even a name? Bretman. Bretman Rock is making history with his appearance on the cover of Playboy Magazine's October 2021 digital issue, as a 23-year-old becomes the first openly gay male to secure the coveted spot. Yeah, but again, it's a magazine for straight guys. Oh, it's insane. The Hawaii-based Filipino influencer isn't new to the spotlight after making a name for himself on YouTube and the short-form video app Vine, where it goes on, and then it says, Rock continues to break boundaries. Fuck off with your main brand. This isn't making boundaries. The delusion of some people, man, is amazing. So on Twitter he says, I'm a Playboy bunny. Right. What is it? I don't know what this is bringing to the world. According to Playboy, Rock isn't the first man to rock different parts of the iconic outfit. But usually the gay guys are wearing, it's like little fucking hot shorts. The little hot pant thing. They're not wearing the woman's costume. So it's actually made it worse, but the fact that I don't know why he's in the woman's one. But this is when we go on to, it's a huge deal. No, it's not. For Playboy to have a male on the cover is a huge deal for the LGBT community. No, it isn't. There already is fucking magazines. There already is magazines with that on it. So it's not a huge deal. For anyone that's out there that is, stop listening to people like this. Because they're pulling you back. By keep making it, again, progress to me would mean nobody gives a shit that you're gay. Which is, this is the truth in 2021. Nobody cares if you're gay. For my brown people community, it's all just identity bollocks. It's just, that's all you're getting. A total, is this even fucking happening right now? Rock's cover story hasn't yet been released, but a representative for GLAAD, the leading LGBT alphabet advocacy organisation accelerating acceptance and equality, explains why the representation is so important. There's already gay magazines, so that by that standard, there's already representation for gay people in a magazine. See, well, it doesn't even make any sense. Playboy's inclusion of Bretman Rock on its cover is a powerful step forward in the ongoing movement towards greater diversity and inclusion in fashion and modelling, where there is. Anthony Allen Ramos, GLAAD's head of talent, said in a statement, as the first out gay man to cover the magazine, especially during Filipino American History Month, break down barriers, underrepresented, it's just all the buzzwords that you expect. Still, not everyone is celebrating Rock's cover appearance, as evidenced by the many negative comments. It's not really negative comments, it's more just pointing out how it doesn't make any sense. So, as I said, people are obviously, Playboy's already been dead for a while. No one's looking at it, we've got the internet. So it's a complete waste to even do this. Another one says, there are appropriate magazines for this guy to be featured. You guys have gone left. I'm out, Playboy. I've been a fan since the early 90s. I'm not anti-gay or trans or anything. There's no point in even saying that, because that's still what you'll get labelled for saying it doesn't make any sense. They still go, oh, well, you're just anti-gay. Now, Playboy is play gay. They would destroy each and every haven of masculinity. Another wrote, couldn't they just revived Playgirl and had him debut on the cover for the since target audience for Playboy is straight dudes who prob won't take too kindly to seeing a man on the cover. Oh, but we can't say that because that's anti-gay. That's homophobic. A spokesperson for all these fucking hell. Come up with a better name. Plebly Bloop. The publication's parent media company tells Yahoo Life that pushback it's not progress. Get this progress concept out of your head because you don't know what it is. But we're always supposed to pretend that there hasn't been gay magazines for decades. So it's already been done. You see how they just like to recycle things? They like to recycle things that have already been done for decades upon decades. But you're not supposed to remember that. But we could go on and on with this, but this isn't progress. Just stop saying things are because they don't know what it means. But you just say something that's logical, and it's, oh well, you're just a homophobe. All pushback in the face of progress. You don't know what progress is. But it's the hilarious thing is that no one's even buying this fucking magazine. Not even gay people are buying this magazine. Well, first of all, nobody's buying magazines anymore. It's on the internet. At some point, we're going to get to the point where it's, the first gay porno. They pretend, that hasn't been done before. This is groundbreaking. It's breaking barriers. It's this and that when it isn't. You keep doing stuff that's already been done. And your customer base is straight men. That's who your customers are. Well, what, you got 5 customers? About 5 customers they've got. But it's just a last ditch effort to see if they can make some money while using people. But everybody champions this on like it is something. It's something special. But it's just the usual victimhood, isn't it? Everyone wants to have that victimhood at the present moment. It's like even once we get to the point where, well, I'd say we're already at the point where nobody gives 1 ounce of fuck if you're gay or not. But that's not good enough for some people. They need to create like bad shit happening so they can hold on to that victimhood. And it is embarrassing at this point. But everyone's doing it. You can't get away from it now. Everyone in every orifice is trying to go, oh, well, I'm a victim. But I suppose we just pretend it is progress anyway. But that's all I got to say on that. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.